I hope to win maybe 2-1.
Yeah. What do you make of Blackburn? They've had a couple of decent results so far. Do you think they'll be tough opposition?
But who have they lost?
I think they have lost Sammy Swanwick, so I think they're going to be weak by that. So I think it might be a bit easier for the boys. I think.
Yeah. What do you make of Norwich's transfer business so far as well?
50-50, but then I didn't see Tuesday. Tuesday, but Forson on Tuesday looked really good.
Yeah.
He came on the first game,
Yeah.
and he looks like he's got the makings of being a good signing.
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to say with the defence at the moment, because Norwich defence doesn't work very well at the moment either. Anyway, so and hopefully we might see the new guy play.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah. How do you feel about sort of the whether you're willing to give them patience this season? Do you see it as a transitional season, or do you expect them to be pushing for promotion?
I would see it as a transition season, if there's, in a weird sense, a bit more transition, because it seems like we've transitioned the midfield a bit and some of the front. But start the first game of the season with two older established central defenders who haven't necessarily proven it much recently, and we should have tried to keep perhaps Brad Hills or the younger guys go. So I would be more appreciative of it in transition if over the next few games you saw some of the youngsters get the chance, especially in the defence area.
Yeah, did it feel a bit too sort of same old against Oxford?
At the back,
Yeah.
Going forward midfield, I think Forsan coming in, we lost Sarah, but that was going to happen.
Yeah.
So I think we've got the makings of some young lads coming in. There's a couple of lads coming off the bench, and it's good. We're not really pushing enough, I don't think, in the centre of defence.
Yeah. So is change one of the main things you're hoping to see today?
Change?
Yeah.
As in, maybe one or two different players in. It didn't work last week.
Yeah.
It was pretty obvious.
Yeah.
But it sort of worked midweek in the cup game. Yeah, I know we let some goals, but it looked like we were much more happier as a team. I don't know. It seemed like that.
Yeah, you said 2-1. What do you reckon today?
I'm going to go for 3-2.
Nice one.
Looking forward to it. It'll be nice to see sort of more of Torrance style. I think certainly. Last week, like Connor said on your channel, it was just a lot of the players from last year. So looking to see more of, his style and the way he wants to play.
Did you see a few more signs of that against Stevenage, or I don't know if you watched it, but
I did. So I came. So I came and was telling Dad about it.
Yeah.
The second goal definitely looked more like what Torrance wanted to do.
Yeah.
So we see more of that today. That'd be good.
You're hoping for a few changes in the lineup then, if you want to see something different from last year, maybe?
Defence, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah. What do you make of City's business in the transfer market so far? Where would you like to see them strengthen, and what do you make of the players they've already signed?
It's been a little slow, but it was always going to be, because you're waiting for Sarah to go, or one of the bigger players to go. I'd be amazed if Rowe's still here at the end of the transfer window, so I'd expect we'd be looking at a winger. And another striker probably as well.
Yeah. Can I have a couple of score predictions for today's game?
Could be anything. I'll say 2-1 Norwich.
Yeah.
I'll say 3-2.
I'm kind of worried 50-50 because when I watched Blackburn played Preston the other week, they looked quite a good pressing team.
Yeah.
We've got to keep an eye on that Nolan or whatever his name is.
Dolan.
Yeah, we've got to keep an eye on him, because he's pretty quick, he's pretty strong as well. And I think this year we need to, obviously it'd be good to us to go up, but I still don't think we're slightly ready to be up yet, because we now in a transition stage. So I think we should look to obviously stay up, but I think we should be like mid-table.
Are you willing to give them a little bit of time to do that?
Probably this season, and then next season try harder next season, because this team what we've got at the moment is probably good enough to just get up, but we won't have enough to, because otherwise we'll have to swap all the players out and then try and get more in again for next season. So I think stay in the championship for this season, and then try really hard the following season.
What are you looking forward for from the team today, really? Are you hoping to see signs of change? I know you said you're willing to be patient, but against Oxford it felt a bit like the same old, didn't it?
It was just like passing was rubbish. You had, especially I want to talk about Hanley. I don't think I want him near the team again. I didn't like his attitude when he got subbed off. I don't know if you saw it as well.
Yeah, so
he was like shrugged his shoulders, thinking, "What have I did wrong?" You know what he did wrong. He tried to dive, trying to get a free kick out of it, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
I want to see Hills and hopefully that new player,
Cordoba.
Yeah, I want him to have a go with Hills.
Yeah.
With Ben left back, Stacey right back. I'd play probably a diamond formation.
Yeah.
So or 4-2-3-1. So I'd have Signs and who have we got midfield? Liam Gibbs.
Yeah.
And then I'd have the 3.
Yeah.
I'd have Signs in the middle.
Yeah.
Kamara on the right. And then I'd have, who's the other winger we've got there? I'm trying to think.
Hernandez, maybe?
Yeah, Hernandez,
Yeah.
and I'd have Sargent up top.
Yeah, nice.
That's all I'd have.
Yeah. Can I have a score prediction for today's game?
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll keep a clean sheet. I think that would be 2-2.
Well, it was nice to get a result, rather because I didn't want another loss of getting 2 losses on the road wouldn't have been good. The football wasn't bad. Wasn't bad at all.
Better attacking, much better attacking, exciting up front, but terrible goals at the back again.
Yeah.
Got to tighten up at the back.
Yeah, did you feel like Norwich maybe deserved more than a draw today?
I thought so. I thought they were the better team in that. I didn't think Blackburn were overly adventurous in that.
Yeah.
They got a sneaky first goal.
Yeah.
And then I think they were happy to sit on that more or less. But
much better signs.
Yeah.
Better signs. I think you can see where it's going to improve.
Yeah.
Just got to tighten up at the back, I think.
Yeah, where do you think those defensive issues come from? Is that a collective issue or individual?
Just a fullback. I think that we seem to give away so much space out wide.
Yeah.
So many crosses coming in.
Yeah.
We have to defend all the time. If they can tighten that in, be better.
Maybe a defensive midfielder coming in, recognised defensive midfielder might just help things as well. So.
Yeah.
But I think there's encouraging signs there, I think, anyway.
Yeah.
Just maybe need to get the first win of the season, get the confidence lifted, and hopefully they can push on a bit. But it wasn't all bad anyway.
No.
So.
Were there any individual performances that especially pleased you or disappointed you?
What do you think, Gabrielle? Who's stood out for you?
Nunez was doing some good passes. He was bringing them in. Had a couple of good corners as well. Sainz again, man of the match, he did well.
I thought Doyle looked good at the back.
Yeah.
He looks a class act, I think.
Yeah.
And against Sargent, but then we're so reliant on Sargent. If he cops an injury, you feel there's not much back. There's back up there.
We need another striker to play with him. Maybe put Hernandez more up front next to him, like he did in the cup game last week. So.
I thought Cordoba looked very good.
Yeah.
Big guy, actually passed the ball forward. I see a centre half play the ball forward.
Yeah.
I thought he looked good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it was good. There's some positives in there.
Positive.
A lot of the new lads looking good. A few defensive errors that we still need to get out of the game, but overall you've got to take that. Points, it's probably a fair result, to be fair.
Yeah, I think it was fair.
Yeah. Are those the sort of concerns you can sort of move on from quickly at this stage of the season?
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be a transitional season, isn't it? At the end of the day, you're looking at a new manager, new style of play, and you've got to give it time to bed in and just see where we go as a team. I can't be too disappointed with that. Disappointed to obviously not hold on to it, but overall, not a bad performance. So.
Yeah, you mentioned that new style of play. Did you see the sort of signs of that style of play coming in today?
Yeah, it's certainly the possession looked.
Some of it was there.
So the possession looked better. Like I said, I think there's still a little bit of leftover from last season, and again, those older boys who've been here for a while. Your Duffys, your McLeans. It's going to take a while, I think, for them to adapt to that. But you can't look at anything this early on in the season as a negative. I don't think.
We definitely tried to move the ball forward quicker anyway.
Yeah.
Than last year.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot quicker. Gunn didn't hang on to it for too long either.
Yeah.
We press better now.
Yeah.
We look better pressing. Press much higher.
Yeah.
We looked a lot better pressing.
Yeah, with those defensive concerns, there obviously are a few new players in that back line as well. Do you think it'll be a case of those sort of getting used to each other and working on that chemistry a little bit as well?
I don't think it's all the new guys we're worried about. I think it's some of the older.
No, again, it's
fair. Duffy made a few mistakes.
He did, but again though, you've got to give it time, haven't you, for him to bed in and defensive partnerships take time to work, and first time game of the season, a point, like I say, fair result, and
especially after the first game.
Exactly that. It's a lot better than the first game, and something to go into next week's going to be a tough challenge, obviously. I think it's something to go into that game with a bit of confidence, and
Were there any individuals that impressed you today, especially?
I have to say I thought Doyle was good. Certainly at centre back. You can definitely see that he's a better player than Championship standard. I think. I know it's early days, but he definitely looks better. And Signs, of course, in another good game today. And I thought Sarge was unlucky as well today. I think he could have bagged on another day. He could have bagged 2 or 3.
Easy.
Wasn't great. Our defending's a bit poor still. We need to improve on our defending. But going forward, we look better than the last game.
Yeah. Did you see positive signs towards the sort of style of football that Norwich are trying to play now?
Yeah, definitely. In the second half, we looked definitely a bit more attacking.
Yeah.
A bit more attacking minded, I guess. The first half we were passing around the back a little bit, but there's definitely signs of improvement.
Yeah, you mentioned those defensive worries. How much of a concern is that going forward? Does that look like a long-term problem to you?
I'm not too sure, because obviously we're still in the market, I think, for players. Hopefully some players to strengthen our defence, but I think they need time to get used to the structure as well.
Yeah. Yeah, did that make you feel like they maybe need reinforcements in the defence?
I'd say all over the pitch, to be honest with you.
I'd say no. I feel like, I know we're going a bit more down the youth sort of things, but I feel like we do need a little bit more experience in it, bit, especially coming off the bench as well. So I feel like
did you feel like the depth was exposed a little bit by the quality of those substitutes maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like sometimes we need someone like a bit more older to come on the pitch and kind of like calm, especially when we're winning 2-1 as well, just to calm it down a little bit. But, and then he brought in Fisher, and I saw he was bringing him. He went on the right, I think. And I don't know if he really pays it.
No. I think he's trying out a lot of players in different positions. And he work elsewhere, but
does it still look like he's trying to find his best 11?
Definitely.
Definitely.
Were there any individuals that especially pleased you or disappointed you today?
Yes, Doyle came in. He did a better job today. Obviously, had to cover centre back and left back. So
where do you see him? Do you see him as more of a centre back or a left back?
I think left back.
Yeah, I'd say the left back. I think our new signing today, left back, I think he struggled a bit. So with the pace.
Previous clubs as well. I think Doyle's played on the left for like Leicester, didn't he? So I think definitely put him left back, and I think the one who he signed from Aston Villa, I think he definitely needs a bit more time to settle in.